Oh, unfortunately, I keep having issues today. It's annoying. Technology can be so great sometimes and so annoying sometimes. Okay, so I, your name, breathe in divine timing with source energy. And then just catching the breath. So I, Ashley Christina, breathe in divine timing with source energy. Now, when we're breathing, and proper pranayama breathing is our mind is connected totally with source energy. Now, for me, this is a natural state. For others, I might have to really say this, and I should probably say this when I do my introduction. Whatever way, whether it's the love of your partner, the love of your children, the love of yourself, literally the love of some figure of God. Some people pray to the Divine Mother, some people pray to the Divine Masculine. Or you just innately know this energy, but you set your mind on God. That's number one for proper breathing, pranayama, to attain highest states. And in that, your heart is also set on love, divine love. So there's definitely different ways to do that. It can be on the feeling. So if there's just something you truly love and it just makes you blossom love, set your mind on that. If it was a happy moment, an experience, that's very important. Okay, and then practicing this state of peace. If you don't know how to easily get there, start with this breath. Like 4 in, pause, 4 out, pause. Do that a little bit, and then catch your breath and practice that. So restraining the breath until it will come for you. You don't even do it yourself. You're not intentionally doing it. It's coming, and then this can get strong. So this is all about retraining the nervous system at this level. This is full retraining the nervous system. So this is great for anybody that has anxiety, depression, has been through some trauma. Yoga, good, does a lot for the body. Okay, so you might not even realize you went through trauma, but like if you grew up in a house when you were a kid, and yeah, otherwise you had a great life, but there's lots of like yelling at home or just like too much pressure and stress, that trained your nervous system. So it doesn't have to be trauma like you're in a huge car accident or you watch somebody die in front of you or something like that. Like we are sensitive little beings, and very early we learn to protect ourselves, and our nervous system stays in this state unless we otherwise put intention to change it. So catching the breath is something that is introduced in this class, and we'll start practicing it. Definitely some people might get it right away. You can get anything right away, okay? It's all about your mind state. But we'll practice it. For all the others that came here just for reoxygenating the breath, let's go into the very basic reoxygenation of the breath and the blood. So we're breathing in through our mouth and out, and not controlling the breath out, just letting it fall. So So in this breath, you're taking deep belly breaths. When you're breathing in, your belly is going up. That's very important. A lot of people that are too stressed in their life, they'll breathe through the chest. You want to breathe through your diaphragm and your belly. So we do this in naturopathic medicine as well. We train a patient that is stressed out to belly breathe. So this is a good breath. So when you're breathing in, your belly is moving out. And then you just let it out. Breathing in through your mouth and out. This is, essentially what a yawn does. So when you yawn, there's something about your blood pressure or your body that needs oxygenation really quickly. And that's what a yawn is. So you go, and that's the same with this breath. So you're breathing in through your mouth and out. Great for the people that are wearing masks in this pandemic. So if you are tuning into this class because of that and you're wearing a mask regularly, try to get outside with little breaks in your day, even just for 5 minutes, and do this breath. Take off your mask and just breathe like this, and then do the detoxifying breath. So using this drum muscle, or through the nose. So that will help so much. Again, which I didn't say at the start of this class, this is not naturopathic medicine and this is not medical treatment or advice. Okay, this is yoga. I have a title as a naturopathic doctor. I carry it as a part of my identity now, but this is not naturopathic medicine. So any of you are smart and think that you can just come and be like, oh, they're just naturopathic medicine and a legal thing. No, it's not, for sure it's not. So. What a crazy society with people that think they could just go sue each other. It's such a problem. Ridiculous. You're a sovereign being, okay? Everything you do is your choice. Recognizing that and taking responsibility for yourself is the biggest thing everybody in this society could possibly do. Okay, so if you're doing a job that you don't agree with, as a sovereign being, find one that you actually align with. That's yoga as well. Plain and simple. If you're in anything that is not of your highest truth, you're the only person keeping you from that. And putting the blame game on somebody else, which is this society, is so fucking pathetic. Sorry for that F-bomb. Pathetic. If I could teach anything, it's sovereignty itself. That's yoga too. Fire. Which we go into. Okay, so today is equinox. We have an equal day and an equal night. And it is a beautiful time where the energies of the masculine and the feminine come into balance. The sun, as some of you might know, I am an advanced astrologer. I've studied Western astrology, not much Vedic astrology, although I do know some Vedic astrology. Mostly Western astrology for about 20 years, and I love it. And so the sun has just entered Libra. The energy of Libra is about balance. It's an air sign. And it's always about the balance. It's a very beautiful, always wants beauty and peace. And our equinox, our fall equinox, happens as the sun moves into Libra. And we have same time in the night and same daylight hours. So this is also a great breath for our equinox. We can say an equinox prayer, whichever that might be. Intention is always important. So a prayer for balance in life, a prayer for balance in the body, a prayer between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, a prayer for the lovers, and add whatever prayer you would wish. And we can go into Nadishodhana. So we have our pinky and a ring finger on our left nostril, middle and pointer finger on our third eye, and thumb on our right nostril. We're going to breathe in through our right nostril for the count of 4. Plug our right nostril, breathe out our left nostril for the count of 4. Breathe in our left nostril for the count of 4. Breathe out our right nostril. You count, and then what we have started to do too is after this we'll start restraining our breath at the top of the inhale and up at the bottom. So as everything, this class is going divine timing because we have just introduced the restraint of the breath in Nadishodhana, and it is a very good breath to balance the body, balance the hormones, balance the emotion versus the logic, the yang versus the yin. So we're going to start. You're all counting at your own time. Me counting for you is doing a disservice for you. Okay, this is where training of breathwork comes, and this is where you take it into real life. So, plugging our left nostril with our pinky and a ring finger, middle and pointer finger on the third eye, and then thumb on our right nostril. Breathing in through our right nostril, all for a count of 4. We're not restraining the breath right now. So, breathe in for 4, breathe out for 4. Keep breathing as I'm speaking. Breathing in for 4, breathe out for 4. Even with this breath, you can practice catching the breath. So tune in, and you might want to wait until your body truly wants to inhale for that count of 4. All of these breaths, you can practice catching the breath, catching the divine timing of breathing. Okay? Now we're going to start restraining the breath. So we're going to breathe in through our right nostril for 4. Hold the breath. Breathe out through our left nostril for 4. Hold the breath at the bottom of the breath. Practice your divine timing. Wait for it, wait for it. Breathe in through our left nostril for 4. Hold the breath. Breathe out through our, did I say left nostril? Yeah. Breathe out through our right nostril for 4. Hold the breath at the bottom of the breath. Fall into that sattvic state. Wait for yourself. Wait for your inner knowledge, divine being to catch your own breath. And we'll breathe in for 4. Hold the breath, and we're going to practice this for a while just because it's equinox. We're all going to come into good balance today. Okay? Okay, so on your own time, breathe in for 4 through the right nostril. Hold. Breathe out for 4 through the left nostril. Hold. Wait for your timing. Hold at the top of the breath. Breathe out through the right nostril. Wait for the timing and on your own. 2 more rounds. Okay, and just breathing normally through your nose, both nostrils, and notice the difference. I can notice the difference, like I can hear myself better, which is so cool. And here you want to move your spine. Okay, so if you're breathing in Nadi Shodhana and you're hearing clunking and movement, your entire cranial bones are moving. Don't worry, your body and system is so highly intelligent, it's not going to harm you. Okay, and also when you're breathing in Nadi Shodhana, move your head to where it wants to go. So this is again attuning to your inner intelligence. And this is the way of pranayama, this is the way of yoga. This is the way of attuning to your highest self to know how to do this properly. So if your head wants to move away, that's good, okay? It's breathing will change the entire skeletal system, muscular system. It moves the cranial bones, moves the lymphatics, everything. Like breath is a big deal. And then breathing properly for, however many, 45 minutes we've been in this or something. So safe ways to move the spine is yes and no. Yeah. So you might find movement starts to happen. No. Looking towards your armpits. Stretches the back here. And then ear to shoulder. So the famous duck neck. Forward and backwards. And you can take, here's a new one. So here's some, every week we've got new stuff going on. Okay, so got our nose and everything horizontal to the ground. And we're not going to just look up to the roof, we're going to bring our nose up to the roof. Doing so, our chest is coming back. Okay. And have your, aligned. So you rip into the roof, everything really straight. Take your nose, you can do this with your eyes closed, and take it over your right shoulder. So it's practicing holding your head steady. And the left shoulder. And then once again, nose to the roof. So this is engaged. You're using your anterior muscles. Stretches all through here. So even in just normal breathing through your nose, which is something that you want to get into. If you're a mouth breather, then that's your first focus, is to start breathing through your nose regularly in your day-to-day life. But even in this breath, you can practice catching your breath. And this is literally breathing with divine timing. It's breathing with your divine high self. So practice the peace. And then if you start practicing this and you notice that you're becoming very sensitive to energy, that's exactly what's happening. So you're basically entering like the divine realm of the ethereal. Start to sense everything. It's really cool. It can be a lot. Having a healthy lifestyle is very important. We do have an energetic aura, and you don't want little holes in your aura. Okay, so you can start practicing this, and you go out into the real world, and you're like, oh, I really feel everybody, because you're in a very subtle state. You can feel other people's emotions. You can really read them. Yoga is neat. It's a meditation with the self. You're always with yourself, always. You're never away from yourself. So it's like you're always in a prayer. You're always calming everybody in this world with yoga. Let's practice our detoxifying breath. And then the class is over, so I'm going to sit in meditation for a few moments. You're welcome to sit with me. This class is run completely by donation. Truly welcome. I mean, like, I literally live off of money just like everybody else does. We have this as an exchange. I live off of actually fresh air and water, but good healthy food. But when a class is up for donation, it doesn't mean it's free. It means that it's up to your own integrity and honesty to find what is best for you. Everybody's got a different financial situation, and to donate what's appropriate for you. So that gives onus to you all and allows anybody to come to this class, which is really important. So my email is akromanchuk@gmail.com, akromanchuk. And I thank you very much, of course. I love this, and I will continue doing it because it's my passion. Please tell family, friends, colleagues, and hopefully, we'll see. So, using our drum muscles, sitting up straight. We want your hips anterior tilt, so that's why you're sitting on this mat. Focus is on the out breath, either through the mouth or the nose. I'll do both of them. So, or through the nose. The lore is that, especially the one through the nose, breathing out, that you will eventually become enlightened. So, these are very good breaths, very much the central channel, purging toxic breath and metabolic debris that we no longer need. And great breath to do throughout the day, especially if you're wearing a mask. You don't want to be breathing in your air that is supposed to be expelled, and yet that's what this mask society is unfortunately causing people to do. So on your own time, decide what you want. You always begin by breathing in and breathing out. You begin on an empty system. You're using this muscle, this drum muscle. Focus on the out breath. Don't worry about the in breath. The diaphragm will actually recoil the breath in. So you can do this for a long time. And it takes training to do it. So I'm going to breathe with you. And breathe out. And you begin. swallowing because it really dries out the throat. So this class occurs weekday mornings at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time live on Zoom app. And you can find me by Dr. Ashley Romanchuk, dr.ashley, Romanchuk, Romanchuk. I then repost these classes to my Focused Breath group on Facebook and then on YouTube. Dr. Ashley Christina, dr.ashley Kristina. It's best to do them all together because then we actually create a cohesive group intention. So if you can join at the live classes, that's great. If not, it's up for you to do on your own time. And please share, please tell your friends about it. Very important to spend time reoxygenating the body after wearing these masks in this society. So as always, I'm going to end the class with an Om, or 2 or 3, whatever I feel. You're welcome to join in. Of course, this is best if we could be in one group together and then the energy and the vibration of our Oms all balance with each other. It's very neat scenario, very calming. This is the oldest mantra you need to know. The oldest mantra, the only mantra you need to know. And really connects you with source energy. You have to feel it, just like everything else. You have to wait for, sometimes I've done this before where I'm like, oh, I'm going to Om, and it just I didn't want to. So I didn't. It's all of your potential energy of like your soul, your whatever you want to tell yourself as. And it moves into kinetic energy and it's alignment with the divine. So you have to wait for the urge, which is really important. Don't worry about hitting the wrong note. Sometimes I'll Om from here, like a deeper Om. Sometimes I'll Om from up here, a higher A sound. Namaste.